Hey y'all, it is Cassie Bollinger back with tip number 7. Number 7 is always follow up with your prospects. Guys, follow up with your prospects. Do you know how amazing your business would be if you followed up with every single person? Do you know how amazing your business would be if you followed up with every single person? So, following up. What do I follow up on? How do I follow up on them? Like, how do I track it? Guys, there's so many different ways that you can track. You need to track the people that you talk to, that you've given samples out to. You need to follow up with anybody who's placed an order. You need to follow up with anybody who's ever said that they wanted to join your team or that they were interested in some more information. And you need to follow up with someone who said that they're too busy right now. You need to follow up with anybody who said, not right now. Guys, that's a follow-up. That's not a no forever. That's no, not right now. That means follow up later. Your question should be, well, when would you like me to check back with you? Guys, follow up. That is like, I didn't even know I was doing it right. And then I found out later I was doing it right. So following up is on anything and everything with your business. So if you put a post and someone's like, ooh, I can't wait to get that. I got to wait till my paycheck or payday's next week or in 2 weeks, or I only get paid once a month. You can send them a private message and say, hey, would you like me to follow up with you closer to your payday? The worst they're going to say is, no, I got it. Don't worry about it. Leave me alone. Okay. And be like, that's cool. If you ever want me to remind you, let me know. Guys, following up is asking them, do you want fries with that? Do you want to upgrade to a 6-pack of wax? Do you need some cotton cleanups? Did you know that comes in a bundle also? Guys, there are so many ways to follow up to help your customers. Guys, we are in a customer service-based business. We want to take care of our customers, because if you don't take care of your customers, I will, or someone else will. Guys, so you want to make sure that you're following up. If they haven't ordered wax in a while, or you haven't heard from them in like 2 months or 3 months, you want to make sure that you're checking back with them. Was there something that happened? Did they forget your phone number? Maybe they forgot who their consultant was because you hadn't been following up with them. If you have random orders on your website, you might want to follow up with them there as well. There's so many different reasons and ways to follow up with your customers. So let's kind of go back to the basics. You've started your business. You post and you message people letting them know you're a Scentsy consultant. Okay? You've just started. And you start reaching out one-on-one. Then you post a picture on Facebook and someone likes it. They liked your picture. Send them a little message. Thank you so much for liking my picture. Do you have a Scentsy consultant? Do you know what Scentsy is? There's so many questions, but you can thank them for liking your picture. You can thank them for commenting on one of your posts. See, those were the things I didn't do. I didn't know that you could do that. Like, I said, okay, they liked it. They know I saw it. Do they? Because I realize as I go through and I like things and I comment on things that no one ever sends me a message saying, thank you so much for liking or commenting on my post. So think of that. You can follow up with just the people that have interacted with what posts you have put, what pictures you have put out there, what warmers you've put out there. If you put your link out there, if they're liking the link, just tell them thank you so much for reacting or liking or commenting or whatever you want to say. That's a follow-up. And then you see where the conversation goes. The reason why templates for me don't work is because I'm in so many different places with each one of my customers. Some of them have been lifelong friends that I can just be like, hey, are you ready for wax? Hey, you haven't ordered any blah, blah, blah recently. I'm putting an order in. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you want. Like, I can just be blunt to the point. I don't even have to be nice. I mean, I'm being nice because I'm asking them if they want to order anything. But I can just, because they're my best friends. I don't have to sugarcoat it. Other ones that they have met me through my husband or through my daughters. And so I'm nicer. I am nicer to them. I'm just like, hey, I wanted to check in and follow up with you and find out if there's anything else that you need. But when you send out messages, you have to be you. You follow the templates and you follow these different scripts, and it may not sound like you. Now, in the beginning, I'm a duplicator. I'm not a creator. So in the beginning, I copy and pasted. I can't tell you how many messages because I didn't know what to say. And now, honestly, sometimes you just say what, like if you called them, what would you say? Hey, Susie Q, how are you doing? Just wanted to check on your Scentsy stuff. Did everything come in okay on your order? Thank you so much for placing the order. If you need anything else or have any questions, please let me know. Awesome. You chit chat, you respond to them, you do active listening, and then you set a reminder for yourself. I have gone to only 3. One of these is one I was using before, but I have 3 spirals. And why do I have 3 spirals? You only need 1. I have 3. So 1 is for my training and training for y'all, for my team. So I have 1 binder. So when I take training notes, it's all in one spot. Because I'm going through notebooks and notebooks to find the trainings, but then I also have orders in there. So the second one's for my customers. And I just write it down. I can jot it down. I can put a date. I can put a time. I can say follow up. I can mark it however I want. But then all customers are one spot. All of my training and my information for you guys are another spot. And then why do I have, well, the 4th one, like I said, one of them is just my old one. I still haven't transferred some information. The last one is for my mom's business. I'm helping her with her, so I got to keep her stuff separate than mine. So because in this business, I have learned how to do digital marketing. So I am helping her create her own business, her own brand. I'm utilizing the stuff that I've learned through Scentsy to help someone else with their business. Guys, I know how to use Canva, so I've been creating her Canva stuff. I know how to put up posts, and I know how to show them information-wise for them to order off of. I'm using a skill that I learned as a Scentsy consultant for someone else. So basically, we're collabing. I'm helping her create her business, her brand, and I would not have been able to do that if it wasn't for Scentsy. So that's why, but your follow-up. Okay, let's get back to that. Follow-up. You can follow up with any customers any which way you want, but you need to find something that you are consistent with. So follow up, it has to be consistent. Okay. So I'm really good about the month that they order. I send them a thank you in the mail. Okay. That's my good emails. Those are my purple things. Every single person who orders gets an envelope and it's mailed to their house. Okay. So that's one follow up. My second one. Okay. So they always get that. Is that if they message me and I place the orders, I always tell them thank you. I mean, it's just common sense. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You always want to be grateful for anybody who places an order because they chose you to place the order. They could go through anybody else. So that follow-up there is you're telling thank you for the order. And then when their order comes in, maybe it's being shipped directly to them. Hey, did everything come in okay? If it's coming to your house and they're picking it up from you, say, hey, your order is ready to pick up. Let me know when you're coming by. Okay. So it's so hard to give this is exactly what you say because every scenario and situation is different because your follow-up and the way that you run your business is going to be different from mine. Some of y'all run your business strictly online. You put the website out there. They order online. You do not take their orders personally. And that is okay. Guys, it's an online business. You do not have to do any other marketing you want, but they have to find your website somehow. Okay, so you can just send them an email. You can send them a text message. You can send them something in the mail saying thank you for your order. Those are online orders. That means they found your PWS or you sent it to them. They ordered. You can send a text message, an email saying thank you, or you send them mail in the snail mail. Okay, there's 3 different ways. After they get their order, you want to check on it to make sure that everything came in perfect, that everything works. Because if you didn't follow up and there was something wrong, for me, if something comes to me and it's broke and whatever, I don't complain. I just throw it away and say, I guess I'm not ordering from them ever again. So if you don't follow up and check, it's like, hey, did everything come through perfectly? How's the packaging? UPS, FedEx, you can know who's shipping them. Ask them how it was delivered. Everything show up okay? Was your box okay? Have you opened up your warmer? Have you opened up your pet stuff? Have you opened up just to make sure all the bottles were okay? Because it is being transported. We never know what's going to happen in transport, but we want to make sure that we fix any issues as soon as there is an issue. And if they're like, yes, everything came in perfect, I already set the warmer. Oh my gosh, you did? I want to see where it's at. Where'd you put it at? Send me a picture. They send you a picture and you compliment where they put it. And then, look at this. Then you ask them, hey, do you mind if I share this in our VIP group? Or would you mind sharing this in our VIP group and let people know what you bought, what you purchased? And then that way your other customers can see. So do you see how just checking up on an order and just saying thank you and having something to say? Because I know the hardest thing is I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Well, thank you. Thank you is always the first part. So again, follow up, find a system, create a system, and be consistent with it. That's all a system is small steps, done in a particular order, repeated multiple times over and over and over is the system. Okay? Something easy for you to remember. I have a notebook system. I've done all the others. I've done Trello. I've done boards. I have a lot of other systems. And the notebook, I always come back to writing stuff down. I really do. I wish I had done the spiral before because I can date them. That way, if I wanted to go back, Jen Audette talks about her writing down all of her stuff, and she's got her years and years and years of notebooks that she keeps. And I didn't think I was that person. I wanted to be everything digital, but you know what? I am a pen and paper because I like to be able to mark stuff off. I like to be able to write notes, and I want to be able to do it in different colors. And sometimes those digital apps don't do that for me, or I haven't found one yet. So that's what I have for today. Tip number 7, always follow up with prospects. Let's read what else it said. Make sure I covered all the points. Develop a follow-up system is another way to be more successful in direct sales. Many times prospects will say no the first time, but will later decide it's the right time for them to commit after a salesperson has continued. Oops, I didn't spread this out. Hold on. After a salesperson has contacted them again, sometimes it takes a few follow-ups to close a sale. Great salespersons stay in touch with not just prospective clients, but current clients too. So check on your peoples, guys. Follow up with your customers. Follow up with prospective customers. Follow up with prospective teamies, ex-teamies, someone who's ever said that they wanted to, I don't know. So follow up, create a system, figure out which way works for you and tweak it, perfect it, get it to where it's second nature. You always do it and make it easy. Guys, if it's not simple, easy, you won't continue to do it. So simple, easy. They order, say thank you. Follow up from there.